Yo, what's up, guys? Why not be reckless, aka why not be casting? And we have another HCS Weekly Report where today we're going to talk about the new G1 roster and how they may be a top 3 team and you don't know it yet. I know you guys right off the rip probably tell me, hey, there's a 3-headed monster, and I know who they are. I know it's Optic, New Phase, and SSG. In fact, I've been talking about those teams before you guys even knew who they were. I'm just saying, but watch out. When I lay down the proof, when I lay down the work, you might be saying that G1 are contending for the top 3 spot as well. So we're gonna start off right off the rip that obviously G1 have been scrimming recently, and you're only seeing Boo Boo Dubu's face and Boo Boo Dubu live when scrims are going on. He's been streaming with no comms. He's been scrimming with 3 Smurfs who we know who the rumored squads are. We're going to probably talk about them a little bit as well. But right off the rip, we know that it looks like they 6-2'd Native Red, and they also even at least 4-0'd Shopify Rebellion. The rest of the games haven't loaded just yet, but we know from the 18th, that was all Native Red. And not only did the squad look good, but they looked damn good against Native Red, who, by the way, were the 3rd place team in Worlds. And I want to hyper focus on one of the games. Let's focus on this one right here. It's the last game of the actual scrim. And not only they come out with the win in this one, but a decisive one. I'm talking a domino. I'm talking about their goosies were loosies on this one, 250-0 again against Native Red, who the number 3 team coming out of Worlds, against Native Red, who one of the best stronghold teams in the league right now. On Street Strongholds, they bully teams, and you're talking about G1 going right at it, going right into their face. Hey, I know you guys are probably looking at it. I know. Soul Snipe did goose. Hey, it happens. When a game moves this fast, we're talking about only 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The man still put out a decent amount of damage, by the way, and still was able to shoot a 62.92% accuracy. I'm saying, hey, it happens to the best of us, and 3 minutes is not a lot of time. And when things start going downhill, it goes in. So don't be coming at my man Mikey. I'll fight all of you. I promise you I will. But seriously, G1 looked dangerous, and the rumors going right now is this G1 roster is made up of Boo Boo Dubu, Sab, Falcated, and Suspector. Boo Boo Dubu, Sab, Falcated, Suspector, and it's really an interesting roster. You know, I can see Falcon and Boo Boo Dubu coming together. Again, this is rumors. I'm not confirmed just yet, but I can see Falcated coming back with home Boo Boo Dubu. They've been a duo for quite some time, and they're damn dangerous. Every time they talk about each other, it's nothing but great things. I've seen in the past they've had a rapport with Sab as well. I believe they teamed with Suspector as well way back in the day. That's testing my knowledge, but I believe way back in the day there was a run where Suspector was on the roster. And when you look at that, your probably first instinct is, yeah, G1 are a good team. But if you really dig deep, if you really peel the layers, not only are they a good team, they're a great team. You're talking about 4 separate teams taking the best player, the best slayer, and damage dealer, along with the ones who play the fastest on each of one of those teams, and putting them together. Maybe Boo Boo Dubu doesn't have the fastest gameplay, but he definitely knows how to control the pace. Falcated, we all know that he can up the tempo at any given time, and even though he's teamed with some big names like the Renegades and the Snipe Downs and even the Bounds, when you look at the advanced analytics, Falcated is the most valuable player on the team, especially when it comes to the slays department. The man consistently puts out damage. And the same thing for Suspector, whether he went to XSET or E United. Again, big damage dealer. Again, always come out in the slays department. And I'm not talking about like a baity kind of play. I'm not talking about hiding by your teammates and staying afar. He's in the action. And the same thing with Sab on G2, main damage dealer. So we have a blueprint of 3 players that can really speed up the tempo, that can really get in your face and deal that damage and get the kills that are necessary. You even have Boo Boo Dubu, who can speed up his gameplay as well, but maybe that player that can anchor those spawns, that can play that back role that's also important, like a Royal 2 or even a Gilkey. We're talking about a team that has a winning blueprint and have the gunny to match. Again, you're probably thinking G1 are a good team, but man, G1 may be a top 3 team in the league. That's your HCS Weekly Report, guys. Again, the new G1 roster, the rumored one, already looking good in scrims. Again, I'll pull it back for you guys one more time. 6-2 against Native Red, including a 250-0 performance on Stronghold Streets. And so far, what's loaded, a 4-0 performance at Rebellion, which there's more to it. Obviously, that just hasn't loaded yet on the website. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you leave a comment down below, leave likes, subscribe, and I promise you guys, very soon, there's going to be a huge announcement coming out. There's some things moving. There's some really big things moving, and I just want to thank you guys for being a part of it. We started our Halo Infinite journey at maybe 300 subs on YouTube. I don't even know on Twitch, and it's been crazy so far, and things about to ramp up like crazy soon. Thank you guys so much for your support. Have a good one.